another episode of Finance and Legal, and today we're going to be talking about comprehensive motor vehicle insurance. My name is TJ Michael and I'm a lawyer.
My name is Joseph Bongi and I'm a financial consultant.
So today we'd like to just look at what comprehensive motor vehicle insurance is, what is covered under comprehensive motor vehicle insurance, because there are so many myths and misconceptions out here about what a comprehensive motor vehicle insurance entails. People think that when they purchase a comprehensive motor vehicle insurance, they are basically covered. Everyone inside their vehicle, outside their vehicle, anything that happens to the vehicle is 100% covered. However, today, let us know what exactly is comprehensive motor vehicle insurance.
So basically, motor vehicle insurance insures against losses related to four main things. So the first thing is referred to as third-party liabilities. So the third-party liabilities are losses caused by your vehicle to other people. And then the next thing it covers losses related to theft. So it compensates you for losses related to theft of your vehicle. And then it also compensates losses related to fire on your vehicle. And then also finally it compensates against losses related to accidents. Losses related to accidents to your vehicle.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are talking about losses related to fire,
yes,
accidents, third party, and
theft.
Yes. Okay. So tell us, if in case any of these things takes place, the four things that are covered under the comprehensive motor vehicle insurance cover, will someone be compensated fully for that loss?
No. Under normal circumstances, you're not compensated the full amount, because there's an element in the more comprehensive motor vehicle insurance referred to as excess. So excess means that you, as the insured, you're supposed to contribute a certain percentage of the loss which you've incurred, and then now the insurance company will pay the rest. For instance, in accidents, it's from maybe something like 2.5% of the value of your vehicle. If it's a private vehicle, that amount you're supposed to pay. Then the insurance will top up the rest. And then also another thing, maybe if it's a commercial vehicle, they tell you'll pay around 5% of the value of your vehicle for each loss. Okay. So for example, if your vehicle is valued at 1 million and it's a commercial vehicle, and you incur a loss, so your vehicle has had an accident, it's in the garage, and the cost of repair is 100,000. So that means you'll pay 5%, which is 50,000. The insurance company will pay 50,000. Okay. If the loss was 80,000, you'll pay 50,000. The insurance company will pay 30. If it was 200,000, you'll pay the same 50,000, and the insurance company will pay 150.
Okay.
Yeah, but this excess usually varies from company to company, and also it also varies for the losses. Okay. So if it's on theft, the common excess is actually 20%. Your vehicle doesn't have any security measures such as alarms or trackers, and if you have these security measures, it's anywhere from 5 to 10% under normal circumstances.
Okay. So
that's what's referred to as the excess, and it's charged for every loss.
Okay.
Yes, which you can.
So tell me, so basically, are you saying that if I get an accident, or if any of these four things happen, I will not be paid the full amount? Yeah. I will only be paid the percentage that is over and above the percentage that I'm supposed to contribute?
Yeah. No.
Or is there any way, is there any other way I can come in to be able to be paid full?
The full amount?
Yes.
Yeah, so what happens? For excess, it's not just directors I've mentioned, because there are also mitigations, mitigating factors. Some companies have a clause, which is actually referred to as no blame, no excess, first of all, which means that if you're involved in an accident and you're not the person who's to be blamed for this accident, you won't be charged excess for repairing this particular vehicle.
Okay.
And then there's also an additional insurance, type of insurance which you can insure against paying this excess. So this amount you paid upfront when paying the premium for your cover, and is usually also calculated as a percentage. And of course they have minimums which they can take. For example, in most cases, for private vehicles, you can be told to contribute 0.25%, which
Okay.
usually is a very small amount, which can maybe go to something like 3,000, 4,000. You pay it upfront, but now you're insuring yourself against paying excess
Okay.
in future.
Okay.
Yeah, but another thing which people don't know about that, if you've bought this particular cover and you have an accident, so which you don't contribute the excess, and then during the same year you have another accident, for the second accident you'll have to pay the excess.
Okay.
So excess will be deducted.
So, so this here we are getting 2 points clear. The first point is that your vehicle is if in case of an accident or in case of any of the 4 occurrences, that is theft, fire, accident, or
The third party
the third party liability. If any of this occurs, if you've not paid for excess, or rather if you've not paid the extra insurance that is called excess protector, then you'll not be covered fully. You'll be covered up to a certain percentage.
Yes.
Okay. Also, you're telling us that within a certain year, if I get an accident twice, the first accident I get, if I've paid the excess protector insurance, then I'll be covered fully in the first accident.
Yeah.
But if another accident occurs within the same year, then I have already exhausted my excess protector, and that means that consequently I'll only be paid up to a certain percentage.
Yes.
Thank you.
So you'll have to contribute excess again. But some companies also have the freedom which they can tell you, if you've incurred the first accident, you can purchase another excess protector.
Immediately after following that accident, following that
so that your excess protector is still in force.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Tell us, what other benefits come as a result? What are the other benefits that will come if I purchase a comprehensive motor vehicle cover?
The additional benefits which you can purchase. So for the first additional benefit, of course, is the excess protector. You can also purchase another benefit such as the political violence and terrorism cover, which is usually not covered normally. And then you can also buy additional benefits such as the loss of use. Here, for loss of use applies for commercial vehicles. So here you can say my vehicle maybe makes 5,000 or 10,000 a day. And then you say if it's involved in an accident and it's held at the garage for 1 month, I'll have lost so much money. So you can also insure against that amount of money. So it's up to a certain amount limit, and also for a specified number of days. So they can tell you above 21 days or above 30 days, if the vehicle stays in the garage, will give you this amount of money. So to be able now to compensate you now for the lost income. And also there's other elements such as the courtesy car for people with the private vehicles. So you can pay a fixed amount such as maybe 3,000, which insures you for the period which your vehicle will be in the garage, maybe, but it also has limits. For a maximum of about 10 days, you'll be given another car. So they go and hire a vehicle and they give you to be using in the meantime, now for your convenience. And also additional benefits which people purchase, things such as road rescue. So you can get a road rescue service. So you just purchase, but from a different company, but now under the insurance contract. So these road rescue companies are the ones which handle maybe mechanical damages, towing of your vehicle.
So if you're telling us if I get an accident and my vehicle is towed, normally under a comprehensive insurance cover, it is not automatic that the towing charges are going to be paid.
So what usually happens under normal circumstances, you will incur the cost. You'll have to pay this the towing company, and then come and claim with a receipt for a refund from the insurance company.
And a normal comprehensive insurance cover.
Normal comprehensive cover.
And what is the difference with this additional?
Now with the additional services, because now for the additional services, the road rescue services, it's not only limited to accidents. Insurance is only limited to accidents, not mechanical breakdowns. But now when you have such services, if in the event you have a mechanical damage, they can give you maybe 3 free towing services in a year. And then you're also discounted on the other services which they offer. Yes.
So what we are getting here is that if you've insured your vehicle and these services are only available under the comprehensive motor vehicle cover.
Yes, and so they're actually extensions.
Yes, extensions of the comprehensive motor vehicle cover. At an extra premium, you can get, first of all, you can insure against political violence, loss of use if your vehicle is not in use for some amount of days. You can insure, you can get the road rescue, and you can also get the
Courtesy car.
The courtesy car.
Yeah.
Wow, I love the courtesy car point. I think this things is all about money. You just add a little more money and your life is made comfortable.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So tell us, what is not covered? What is not covered?
You know, for the comprehensive vehicle insurance, the first thing which people should know that is not covered is that they themselves are not covered. So if you're a driver, owner of a vehicle, you have your relatives in your vehicle, the people inside the vehicle are not covered. That's the first thing which people should know about comprehensive.
So the driver and the passengers are not covered.
They're not covered.
Even the driver.
Even the driver himself.
Okay.
And even if he's the owner of the vehicle, they are
Okay.
not covered for any losses which they incur, they themselves.
Okay.
Yes. And that's what the key element which people should look into. But if it's a PSV vehicle, the owner of the vehicle usually purchases an additional insurance cover for the passengers. So the passengers are covered in that instance, only if it's a PSV cover. But for commercials and private, the driver and the people inside the vehicle, they're not covered.
Okay, just a quick question. So, if my vehicle is not a PSV vehicle,
Yes.
if it is a private vehicle, and let's say I would like to be covered in case of an accident, I would like to be covered. I would like maybe if it's my family inside the vehicle or someone else inside the vehicle, I would like them to be covered. What do I need to do?
So there you need to buy a different policy altogether, which is not under motor insurance. So you can either purchase for them a medical cover or a personal accident cover. So the main difference between these two things, for the medical cover, it insures against expenses incurred.
In the during.
If it's an accident,
Okay.
and basic hospitalization costs.
Okay.
So irrespective if you're in an accident or not in an accident. But now in the event you're in an accident, you're rushed to hospital, and if you have a medical insurance cover, now your medical insurance will step in. Since they most of them nowadays have the smart card. So it will come and pay for the costs which you normally you yourself would have paid. Now they'll pay for you these costs at the hospital. Now for the personal accident, on the other hand, when you're involved in an accident, you'll go and pay these costs in the hospital and then come and claim back.
Okay.
Up to certain limits. So they can give you a limit of maybe 100 or 200,000.
Okay.
So this means that if you're taken to if you're hospitalized as a result of an accident, and you incur these expenses, and also maybe after that you have to take medication at home, there'll be some time which you won't be at work. So the personal accident cover now comes in to pay you.
Okay.
For this.
So the personal accident cover covers even the future loss that have incurred as a result of this accident.
Yes. Up to a specified period and a specified daily amount.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. I think what we are gathering here is that, and this is really, really important. I think for everyone, it's very important to know that when you purchase a comprehensive motor vehicle insurance, you and the people inside that vehicle are not covered.
Yes.
Unless your vehicle is a PSV and you've actually purchased the passenger legal liability cover.
Yes.
That is for the passengers. What about the driver?
Well, the driver has to purchase either personal accident cover or medical.
So if I have a PSV vehicle, only the passengers are covered.
Yes.
The driver is not
The
covered.
driver is still not covered.
The conductor, if it's a...
Even the conductor is not covered.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Very interesting. Those are very interesting facts there that I think every person should know about.
Yes.
And finally, tell us, this personal accident cover and medical cover, is there a way that you can purchase them together with the comprehensive, or it's just totally a different?
Normally, it's a different
especially
cover.
the medical, I know it's a different one. The personal.
No. Some companies have incorporated it inside
Personal accidents.
they're really bundling it up with the commercial with the comprehensive cover, but in real sense it's a different cover altogether.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. I think that is a very, very informative session on the comprehensive motor vehicle insurance cover. If you have any question as to regards with the comprehensive motor vehicle insurance cover, or any other questions as to regards with insurance and finance, you can just ask at the comment section.
Okay.
Section.
Thank you. I think that will be all for now.
Thank you. Ciao.